Hey everybody, it's Master Bob Smith from Smith Taekwondo and PMC coming to you with some more advice. Haven't put a video out in a while, so I wanted to give you one. And what I want to talk about in this video is that guy. We've all got one in the gym that we train at. I don't care where you go. You've got the guy who always has an injury. You've got the guy who refuses to do what the class is doing. Don't be that guy. You don't want to be that guy. And like I said, we've all got them everywhere we go. We've got the know-it-all. You don't want to be the guy that comes into the gym late, but you want to be able to jump right in and start training, and you don't even let the coach or the instructor know. You just kind of come in and do your own thing. Well, your instructor or coach may not say anything about it, but they hate that. It's disrespectful to everybody in there who tries or really struggles to get to class on time. That's part of the self-discipline, or being disciplined enough to get to class on time. But don't be the guy who always wants to come in late and 10, 20 minutes late conveniently. I had some ladies here, one of them would conveniently come in 10 minutes late every day just so she wouldn't have to jump rope. Ladies, I understand the jump roping, so I'm not going to get into that. That's a different video. But she would conveniently, instead of trying to do something else, instead of trying to jump rope, she would just find something else to do on her own, or she would come and tell me, what else can I do? Well, it's a gym, figure it out. Okay, first of all, everybody else here is trying. A lot of people have difficulty jumping rope in the beginning. It takes a great deal of timing and coordination, but I have some people who have been here for years and they are fantastic rope jumpers. So like anything else, it takes practice. So don't be that guy. And don't be the guy that when somebody is doing certain techniques, you jump right in and start doing your own techniques or advanced techniques. The instructor or the coach has a certain amount of experience for a reason. Okay? For me, I've got 4 decades of martial arts experience, and I hate when guys come in lower belts and they'll see black belts doing something, and I'll tell them specifically, hey, I want you guys to work on this. And the next thing I know, there's always this one guy that's doing whatever he wants or she wants. There's always one. They don't want to do what the rest of the white belts or the yellow belts or the green belts are doing. They want to do what the black belts are doing. But yet these are the ones who don't come to class, and they don't realize that maybe the coach knows something. Maybe all that hard torquing, those 360-degree spins, jumps, turns, are hard on your joints. And as a white belt, yellow belt, or a novice in martial arts, the instructor knows that you could injure yourself. You could injure a joint, roll an ankle, tear ligaments, tendons in your knees, all sorts of things that your body has to be able to build up to, because Rome wasn't built in a day. Don't be the guy that comes in and does your own thing. Whole class is doing something, the class is looking for partners to work with, and they're trying to buddy up, and there's this one guy, and they will always go to the bag by themselves, or they will always go train by themselves or do their own thing. And you have to literally tell them, hey, get over here with the rest of us, because they just want to do their own thing by themselves. Don't be the person who always wants the preferential treatment. Even though you come to class inconsistently, the person will come to class periodically, not really consistently, and they will sing the praises of how much they love your workout and love training here and training with you and training with me, but they're never here consistently, and they wonder why they don't lose weight. You're not going to lose weight training once every 2 weeks. You're not going to lose weight if you're consuming a normal size meal. You're not going to lose weight by training twice a week. The training needs to be consistent. There needs to be a lot of it. It takes practice. But this is the person that their MO or their mode of operandi is always to come in unannounced or late, or they always want that special preferential treatment. They can't do something because they hurt themselves, and now they'll stand there and watch you even though you've got 30 guys on the floor, men and women that are training, and they'll stand there and go like this. What do I do? Well, figure it out. Go to the weights. I wasn't talking to you. Don't be the guy that wants to let the whole gym know how out of shape you are. If you're out of shape, they can probably see it. If you're the guy or the girl who's over there huffing and puffing and complaining about side pains after 5 minutes of cardio, or you're the one who's always running off to the side to grab water and get a water break and cool down, first of all, you're not getting the aerobic effect that you need of getting that max heart rate up and sustaining that heart rate for a prolonged period of time, 20 minutes to get an aerobic effect. Every time you stop because, oh my gosh, it's hot, oh my gosh, my heart is racing. It's supposed to race. It's pumping blood through it. if you're out of shape, people are going to see you're out of shape. You don't need to constantly tell people how out of shape you are. It's not going to help. Just get in there and do it. Pretty simple. Just get in there, shut up and kick. Just shut up and kick. Punch, kick, train, spar, sweat. In every gym, it should be a bag slamming, aggression releasing, sweat pouring, emotion driven, physical workout. And when you leave, you should be exhausted. Nothing else matters but your workout. Don't come to the gym and bring your personal problems. Don't be that guy that, well, I don't like so-and-so because they said this. Well, I don't like so-and-so because they look funny. I don't like this person. That person, if you think they look funny, maybe they think they look funny. So you sitting there staring at them at the gym and going, I don't want to work with him. What's that going to do for this person's self-esteem? They're in here in a gym trying to build up their self-esteem in the first place, and you just shot it down like a rock through a plate glass window. So everybody needs to train with everybody, and that's another thing. Don't be the guy that when you come in, you stand there and you go, where's my training partner? And you run straight for your training partner, and that's it. And if somebody else gets to your usual training partner, then you stand there and go, don't have a body to train with. Don't have a partner. What am I going to do? Well, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16 bags in this gym. Grab one and kick it and punch it. Just get in there and kick and punch and sweat and train. Anything that you do is better than nothing. Anything. If you're in there hitting and kicking and punching and sweating, anything is better than nothing. So just get in there and do it. Don't be the guy that always walks in 10 minutes late. Don't be the guy who wants to tell the whole gym that you're out of shape. Don't be the guy that wants to start doing all the advanced stuff that you see all the advanced members doing when you've only been here 2 weeks, or you're at a novice or intermediate level of training. There's a reason why the techniques escalate and they get harder and more difficult. You wouldn't ask a white belt to do a 720 jump hook kick. They're going to rip every single tendon and ligament in their lower extremities. But yet I see people looking going, well, I want to do that. And they'll try, but that's how you get hurt. And those are the kind of injuries that can take you out of the game indefinitely. Don't be the guy who wants to train with a serious injury. Now, being an athlete and a fighter, I've trained with injuries my entire life. Broken toes, broken nose. I've had bridge work done, had teeth knocked out by Dennis Alexio. I've had him do his best to try to hurt me, in sparring sessions. Because when you hear all these guys going by, that kind of Alexio, I wouldn't train him. I wouldn't train him, cause I wouldn't train him. Shut up, no you didn't. And I know that for a fact, as do my students, because Alexio, for the majority of the 20 years that he fought in Hawaii, he trained here every day, or Kalakaua Gym, and for a very brief time at Waianae Gym. But there are no guys in Hawaii who trained at Dennis Alexio. He trained and taught a lot of us, used us for sparring partners, punching bags, etc. But there is no guy in Hawaii who trained Dennis. So any trainer that tells you that, they're lying. But don't be that guy that's, yeah, I trained him, I trained so-and-so, yeah, I do this, so I kind of go do that. One of the reasons that I don't get so involved in full contact martial arts in Hawaii anymore is I saw a guy taping a fighter's hands, and literally he had rope going through the knuckles. I had to stop and ask him, what are you doing? Oh, brah, Thai style cause, Thai style. No, it's not. And you're an idiot for putting rope between the knuckles of your fighter's hands. The purpose of the tape is to protect the knuckles, protect the wrist, protect the thumb, protect the metacarpals, and make sure that there's minimal movement so that it doesn't overbend or you don't smash something. It's not to try to inflict more pain because you saw a Tong Po movie where the guy is running ropes through his knuckles. This guy let his kid fight this way. And I don't want to be a part of a crowd of consciously incompetent people who, because they've seen something on a movie, they think, that's how it is. Now, I get it. He's running the ropes through because he saw that in some stupid-ass Thai boxing movie. And he's probably seen boxers with tape, running tape. It's tape. It's not rope. It's not rope. It's not quarter-inch nylon braided rope, period. And the promoters let these guys do this. They don't check them. They don't X off their hands. They don't check their wraps to make sure if these guys are putting plaster under their wraps, circa Panama Lewis. They don't want to make sure that they're not taking the stuffing out of the gloves. Guys jacked up on ephedrine. A lot of these guys, all of them here in Hawaii, they rub Tiger Balm all over themselves. You're not allowed to do that. The camphor gets in the eyes of your opponent. And everybody here knows that. But don't be that guy. If there's something that you can learn in combat sports, learn it. Go out and actually learn it and research it. And use common sense. Understand how the human body works and apply that to your daily training. But don't be that guy. Hey, this is Bob Smith, Hawaii's largest gym for the past, 25 years. Blood makes you related and loyalty makes you family. Until next time, out.